Good morning and good evening. I'm Kyle.
And I'm Seth, and we are Press Start.
We've been looking over some gameplay footage from Hogwarts Legacy, and have noticed quite a few content creators struggling with the lockpicking minigame. So, we thought it would be a good idea to put a spotlight on this difficult spellcasting game element.
So, the spell to start this all off with is the unlocking charm Alohomora, also known as the Thief's Friend. I think we all remember this from the Harry Potter books and movies, with it being taught to us by Professor Flitwick, and even getting to see it being used in the Magical Beasts movies by Newt Scamander when he was opening the safe at the National Bank to get his Niffler back.
So when the minigame first pops up, we see that it looks a bit like the insides of a clock, which is a format you might be familiar with because you've played other games that involve this sort of lockpicking minigame. Now, as we can see, the none too helpful instructions in the top right corner tell us to move the sparks and rotate the dials until the clock releases. But the wording is confusing because it says until the corresponding gears are activated, but it gives no indication of what the corresponding gears are. It turns out that the corresponding red gears are in the center and green gears are in the bottom right. So to get these gears spinning, you have to do a couple of things. First, you have to put the spark into their correct slot in the inner or outer dials based on color. Once the red spark is slotted, we then rotate the dial until we see that the red gears are turning and glowing. Now, the tricky part is that while keeping the red spark slotted, unmoving, and steady, we have to slot the green spark and spin the green dial until the bottom right gear begins to spin and glow green. Now, both dials are turning, the hinges are greasing, and Alohomora, it unlocks.
It's simple when you know how. And it's going to be interesting as well to see how the higher difficulty locks will affect this minigame too. We do know they are present throughout the Hogwarts castle. Our current guesses are maybe there's going to be more than 2 sparks leading to even more dials. Maybe there's going to be a smaller area where they actually activate, you can switch to the next spark. Or is it going to be even different slots on each dial, meaning you have to turn the same dial several times to get the right area? It's going to be fun to find out. In the meantime, I hope this video has helped you witches and wizards out as you start your magical journey when Hogwarts Legacy releases, hopefully now with a few less headaches when it comes to this minigame. This is Press Start, signing out for now.